So this kind of leads into the next statement from Lily. Folic acid has potential anti-inflammatory, antifungal, and antibacterial benefits for the skin. Conditions such as eczema and psoriasis.
Psoriasis.
Psoriasis, sorry. Some people consume folic acid to treat digestive issues.
I 100% consume fulvic acid to treat digestive issues. And I can say unequivocally, because I used to get a celiac rash.
Okay.
And it would go everywhere. I thought I had shingles for a long period of time, but I'm like, it doesn't line up with the lymph lines. It couldn't figure it out. Dermatologist couldn't figure it out. Interestingly, my GI was like, it's a celiac rash. I'm like, that makes sense. And oftentimes they're triggered by stress. I haven't had a celiac rash in 2 years, and I would get them at least every month. Even if it was just on my fingers, if it was like on my forearm, like I would get them all the time. I haven't had one in probably a good 2 years since I started taking Fulvic consistently. From the antibacterial, antifungal, there's definitely some studies that are correlating those benefits. There's a lot more that needs to be studied in human studies. There's a lot more in this area, but I think it is really opening up in the way that there's been such enthusiasm behind CBD and being so beneficial, and not just cannabis-derived or hemp-derived CBD. You can get CBD from a lot of different vegetal sources. There's a very big opportunity to dive in a little bit more on the human health component and human health benefit of this. From reducing, antifungal for psoriasis or antimicrobial antifungal for psoriasis and eczema. Yeah, we've got friends that have had really pronounced psoriasis or eczema on their hands. They'd go on vacation, they stop taking it, the psoriasis comes back, or their skin lesions come back. They get back on it and it resolves. So it definitely does. You think about that's inflammation. There is a bacterial component to that, or a fungal component to that, because your skin is a biome.
Big
Just
one.
like fish have the outer biome, so do we. And it's often neglected or overlooked at the very least. It's not just pretty, and it's not just melanin. There's a whole lot of biology going on in our skin. So yeah, there's absolutely a benefit there. And I'm working on a topical product for some of my friends that have pretty severe psoriasis.
Oh, I got one to share on that. Yes, okay. Years ago when I was first making my product, I had a friend that had psoriasis. So I make this dried biological, and you just mix water to activate it. You wait 24 hours. So they made mud with it and put it on their psoriasis, and it healed them. So I was going to say, make a topical. Make it topical.
Oh, no. Believe me, a couple of the companies that I worked in the past has been in the cosmetics industry. So I've looked at that. I'm like, I really want to do a skincare line that's not just about beauty, but it's a wellness skincare. But I mean, there's a lot of here. But honestly, yeah, like colloidal clays, remineralizing the skin, improving the biome, like that's really sort of the main focus that I'd like to address. But there's a lot of very specific and niche skin issues like psoriasis and eczema. Not only is it really uncomfortable for the person, but it's embarrassing, especially wherever it is. They tend to want to cover it up, and sometimes air is what you need. So it's definitely something that I'm looking down that path, and it's certainly you can use the pure fulvic. The fulonic that's what it is. You can literally just rub it right in. It works really well.
Oh, fantastic. I want to just bring up one thing that Jeff put out is I'm rolling in my compost after the show. Okay. I've been after Dragonfly Earth Medicine. I keep telling you, I'm coming down.
Don't forget to get buck ass naked, brother.
Just make sure it's a quality compost. Okay.